Hi, my name is Joelle Mancuso. Thank you for taking time to watch this presentation. And please thank the person who invited you to take a look at this. You may decide to do something with this opportunity, maybe you don't, but I can promise you that you'll be glad you looked. So watch this all the way through. It's not very long, especially in comparison to your entire life. I watched a presentation just like this, and my life is completely changed. This is not a get-rich scheme. This is serious business, and there are different ways to get involved. Whether you engage as a customer or you decide to create a part-time or full-time business with long-term residual income, you're going to find information that I show you very interesting. What I found out after watching this presentation is I fell in love with it, and you're going to see now what I fell in love with. And I did something that we all do naturally, which is I started sharing it with other people. And I've been part of Jeunesse for 3 years now, and I feel so lucky to have found a company that offers the best of everything. So let's go ahead and get started. This is Jeunesse mission statement, and I wanted to start here because a great company must start with a powerful vision. The Jeunesse family creates positive impact in the world by helping people look and feel young while empowering each other to unleash our potential. Through our field of distributors who are helping people be the best, and of course the Jeunesse Kids Foundation, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and all the work that they do to help children around the world, we not only become better leaders, but better people, and you're soon going to see why. This is who we are. We opened our doors on September 9th, 2009 at 9 p.m. Now, this date was chosen because of its symbolic weight. The number 9 symbolizes longevity. And this is a picture of Jeunesse headquarters in Orlando. The company actually owns this building, which was important to me because it showed that they are here for the long haul and they are building debt-free, which means that the company is being built on a solid and responsible foundation. Now, these are 3 people I want to introduce you to. They are the humblest people I know. Their heart is huge. Their experience in the industry and experience in the business is so impressive. It's really hard to put into words, but let me try. Randy, he's responsible for creating the NASA software program that was launched the space shuttle during the entire term of the mission. And Wendy, his wife, is an applied mathematician and is an expert at coding for computer software programs. In fact, this power couple were responsible for taking the medical industry from paper to computer. And they sold that company for millions of dollars just at the right time and went on to create several other companies that were incredibly successful. So this is a couple that knows what they're doing. Now, leading the strategic vision of a billion-dollar brand, it takes vision, long-range vision. And we have our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis. He's the son of Randy and Wendy, and he's the ideal person to shape the future of Jeunesse. And he understands that the success of the company is rooted in its commitment to the distributors. And I can't be more proud than having him lead the way. Look at these awards. I wanted to show you this slide. This was pretty impressive for me because I know all of these awards, they're really hard to win these awards. And we have over 434 awards total and counting. Just look at some of these. We have the Stevie Awards, the Direct Selling News Awards, AVA Awards, Marcom, Ethos, just to name a few. It's pretty great to realize how it's being recognized around the globe for just product innovation and marketing and communications. This is our revenue growth. Look at how impressive this is. Their strategy was really reverse engineering when they started the company. They did not start here in the United States. Most companies invest their cash and resources through marketing and branding, but they didn't do that. They had this long-term vision, and what they did is they decided they wanted something more sustainable. So they started in Asia with Taiwan and Hong Kong before they ever focused on the US market. So they were traveling to all the international markets and meeting with consultants and attorneys and making sure their business entities to get product registration set up and direct selling licenses, import licenses, all those things that you and I don't want to deal with. They were doing that ahead of time internationally, so that we would be set up to have global businesses. We have right now, and I know countries are being added all the time, but 140 countries and counting that we can grow our businesses in. So that's a pretty exciting thing. Let's take a look at the product line. This is the youth enhancement system. There's one that's not on here that I will introduce you to, but look at these billion-dollar industries. If there is one word that describes their business strategy, and that is diversification. We have products that people want, that people need, and all the product categories are represented by products that are scientifically proven to work. They're formulated to work together into one youth enhancement system. Now just think of the market potential here. We don't want to be just a skincare company, and we don't want to be just a hair care company. We want to be the world's leader in youth enhancement. That's what we have here. I love this slide, and I'll tell you why. Hitting $1 billion in revenue is a milestone for any business. And to do so in 6 years puts Jeunesse's growth on a trajectory in line with some of the most recognizable brands of the past few decades. Just look at this list. Apple, 6 years. Facebook, 6 years. Amazon, 4 years. eBay, 7 years. And Google, 5 years. Did any of you buy stock in these companies when they first emerged? I know that I didn't. If you did, congratulations. Did you wish you did? Well, this is your opportunity. This right here is your opportunity to link arms with a company that will be a household name in the years to come. I want to introduce you to our doctors. We have a medical advisory board. This first gentleman up at the top is Dr. Newman. He is a board certified in dermatology and cosmetic surgery, and he specializes in stem cell therapy. He is the founder of our Luminous line, and as far as stem cells go and youth regeneration, this guy is so impressive, so proud to have him behind a lot of our lines. Dr. Vincent Giampapa, he's a Nobel Prize nominee and founding member of the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine. William Amzalog, he has an advanced degree in Chinese medicine. Donna Antar holds a master in exercise physiology. Christian Drupeau, he's our newest addition. He is a stem cell specialist. He has a brand new product I'll introduce you to that he just brought on that increases our stem cells in our bodies, which is really important to have happening. So real excited about Christian. Dr. Yanbin, she has extensive experience in teaching and research in the medical sciences. And then rounding out this team is Dr. Luis Martinez. He's a specialist in regenerative and anti-aging medicine as well. Pretty impressive stuff. So let's go back to our youth enhancement line. This is what really attracted me to the company on top of everything else I've shown you so far, and that is the product system. There are so many products out there. There's so many different things. What do you take? What's safe? What's good for you? What works? As you look at anti-aging today, here's the truest thing you are ever going to hear in your life. Right now, you are looking at this information. I want you to think about this. Next year, are you going to be older or younger? You and everyone you know is going to be older. So not only am I introducing you to some products that can help with that, but imagine positioning yourself in front of a way that's going to happen no matter what. People want to look younger and they want to feel younger. That is just a fact. This is a new product. Oh my gosh, it's a luxury at-home hair care system that could just as easily be at home in the world's most exquisite salons. This is infused with Dr. Newman's exclusive HPT6, which is this revolutionary polypeptide technology that we've been seeing some amazing results. Just take a look at these before and afters. In just 2 weeks of launching this product, we've saw over $100 million in revenue. Really excited about this, cutting edge. Nothing on the market so far, and people are so happy at how their hair is looking. I mentioned Dr. Drupeau coming on with a new product as well, Revita Blue. I love his philosophy. Just take a look at what he said, and this is why I wanted to add this slide. Our health industry calls for a new paradigm, one where we exit the disease-based model of care and enter a model based on maintaining optimal health. I love that. Preventive, right? Let's all stay young and healthy. instead of thinking about being diseased and trying to live the highest quality of life, on pharmaceutical things. But I just love his approach to youth regeneration. And Revita Blue is a new product that increases the presence of stem cells in the bloodstream, which leads to your overall health. Real exciting stuff. So let's talk about the business opportunity. You may be wondering, so what exactly is connected to the business opportunity? Because having several streams of income along what you're doing is really the sign of the times, the way to position yourself. I know for myself, I definitely want network marketing to be part of my portfolio. So let me ask you a question. When you find something you like, do you share it with other people? Now imagine doing something you already do naturally and getting some incredible perks for it. There is a competitive financial awards program that this company has put together for sharing the products with other people. Now, why is this different from traditional marketing, and why won't you ever see Jeunesse products in any store in the country or around the world? This is how it works. Now, traditional products, let's say something like Red Bull. Do you remember Red Bull, the energy drink? Now, how much money was spent? Millions and millions of dollars in ad campaigns, billboards, and marketing campaigns in magazines. Can you remember when Red Bull launched? I mean, how many of those Red Bull trucks were driving around? Basically what happens when any new product launches, they can't go put it on the shelves and expect that people are going to grab and take it, because they don't know anything about it. They've got to educate people, and that's about marketing, and marketing is educating and awareness, and millions of dollars are spent in teaching people what a product is. And there's also the expense of putting something in a store, because that store is going to buy it at wholesale and sell it for retail. Now in network marketing, this is what's different. These companies are taking the amazing products, and instead of educating through mass marketing, traditional marketing or retail sales, they allow people like you and people like me to take the products. We enjoy them, and as we get great results and learn about them, if we share that out to other people, they actually take all the millions of dollars that they would have spent on advertising and other companies, and they pay it back to us. Pretty cool, right? Now, where can you share our products? Is this not impressive? Hundreds of thousands of people from all corners of the world make up the Jeunesse family, unrestricted by geography, unrestricted by language, unrestricted by culture. This means that when you partner with Jeunesse, you can build business in more than 140 markets and 6 continents. So that means that when you are sleeping, your business halfway around the world is still working. That's a pretty amazing platform, don't you think? So let's talk about the 6 ways that you can make income with Jeunesse. The first 2 are really simple, and all of you are going to understand that, and that's retail. You can buy the products at wholesale, and you can sell them resale. And 2, when people join your team and they purchase their starter pack of products, you receive a bonus commission. Those are the first 2 ways. But these aren't the biggest way to make money. It's a great way to get started, and you can get some customers going and get people trying the products out and starting putting more money in their pockets. But I have several people who are already making $500 to several thousand a month just retailing the product. But I think of that as small money when it comes to network marketing. And let me show you how this works. The third way is team commissions. So as each of these people join your team, you have 2 teams that you are building, a left team and a right team. And every time you put someone in, after that, they're going to go below that person. Now, there are other videos you can watch to help you understand all this, so I'm not going to do that here. But every time your point volume hits 600 on one side and 300 on the other, not just from your sales, this is from your entire team, whenever they move product, purchasing or selling, this adds up, and every time 600 accumulates on one side and 300 on the other, a $35 check is paid out, and you can do this 750 times per week, which totals up to $26,250 every single week. Now that is a very big number, right? That's over $100,000 of income a month. It's a lot of money, but here's what you have to know. There are already people in the company that are doing that. A lot of people in the company have already done that. They are making that kind of money. Seriously, I told you this was serious business. Now, this does not guarantee you that you are going to make that kind of money, but imagine what would happen if you just made 10% of that. 10% is 2,625 a week. How would that change your life? What would you do for that? What if it was 262 a week, every single week? You know, making an extra $500, $600, what would an extra 6,000 a year do for you? An extra 12,000 a year do for you? How would that change your situation? Right? Yeah, it's pretty incredible. There's also, now, the fourth way that you can make money is through something called matching bonuses. This is where the money gets really big. As you start bringing on team members, there are different ranks that you hit. And as you get a bigger team and your ranking goes up, you start being able to access more money in the commission structure. So let me just give you an example of what that looks like. One of the first ones there on the left is executive. You'll notice Jade executive right there. Jade, Pearl, Sapphire, these are 4 really important ranks. And if you decide to jump on board with us, once you hit Jade, you not only make your team commissions, but imagine if you help others on your team to start building a team and they start earning team commissions. You actually get a check match on their checks. So let's say they make $100. You would make a 20% match, or $20. Now, what if you help 10 people that you brought in make 100 a week? What would happen if it was 100 per day? I mean, it's really amazing what can happen here. Once you're a pro, you make 20% on your level 1, 15% on their level 1, which is your level 2, and then Sapphire, 20%, 15%, and 10% on level 3. And it keeps going, where you're earning levels of additional money on what other people are doing on your team. Now, the 5th way of making money is through acquisition of customers, which bumps up your commission percentages. You make even more money. And then the 6th way is, once you achieve the director levels, you are now getting to share in a percentage of the company-wide sales, which means making a percentage of a company that's making over $1 billion each year. So that's pretty amazing what can happen here. The compensation plan has not been changed since day 1. That's important to know. If you're looking at a network marketing company and the compensation plan has been changed at all, that is a huge red flag. This is one of the important things about our compensation plan that Wendy created for us, and that is, it has not been changed. It is so solid. She built it to last. Let's look at these gentlemen. Do you recognize them? Many of the titans of business recommend that direct selling or network marketing platform is the perfect way of jumping into entrepreneurship. I mean, where else can you start a business that is low startup, low risks, is economy proof, has tax benefits, is often international, has lots of perks, all with a personal growth component? Wouldn't you agree with these business gurus? Look at some of what these people say. I mean, look at Warren Buffett. One of the best investments I've ever made. He has several network marketing businesses in his portfolio. Here's Richard Branson. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, and then learn how to do it. And Tony Robbins. What's beautiful about network marketing is that you've got all the benefits of being an owner, but you do not have to worry about supply chain. You do not have to worry about accounting, especially in the world we are in today. There are really some great companies out there. Network marketing is amazing. And these guys know, these are trusted names. Network marketing is the way to go to get into entrepreneurship and business ownership. Rewards. You are rewarded for your leadership in this company. Jeunesse wants you to recognize your success as you build your business. And if you like travel, this company offers the most exotic trips. Dubai, Bora Bora. I mean, these trips are designed to build your leadership skills, but also they are fun, fun, fun. You get to rub elbows with the founders and all the directors, the field leaders. So you get to learn, but you really get to have a lot of fun, eat good food, have great experiences. these lifestyle trips are not open to just the high ranking. Some companies, they have trips, but it's only for the high ranking individuals, and that's not true at Jeunesse. Last year, thousands of distributors won a cruise to the Caribbean, and Jeunesse had to charter 4 cruise ships to accommodate everyone. And those were just, regular, the lower levels of ranking. So it was for everybody. Jeunesse Kids, this is our international nonprofit 501c3 foundation with the threefold goals of releasing children from poverty, bringing education and healthcare to children. So the goals here are really to help children from all around the world, and not just outside the United States necessarily, but anywhere they have any events, they're always looking into the community and making sure they're helping where it is needed. To date, we've infused this foundation with over $1 million in contributions, and I'm so proud to tell you this. We share 100% of the donations to the children, 0% for administration costs. So many times I've donated money only to find out that 75% goes to administration, and that just drives me crazy. 100% of the donations to Jeunesse Kids go to the kids. So really, really cool foundation. And finally, one of the things I like best is that Jeunesse has expert training resources. When I first started this, I didn't know how I was going to talk to people. I was kind of unsure how to build the business, but the company provides you tools, and they have mobile support, they have app support, online support. You have a team that you're joining. I had a step-by-step process to follow that would ensure my success if I was willing to work hard. So I just want to let you know, and I started out by saying this is not a get-rich scheme, and it's true. If you're willing to work hard, this business is so lucrative. So put this all together and just know that you are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. And that is what I found with all these tools. I had everything I needed at my fingertips. I could go out and easily share with everybody that I knew, because marketing, this is network marketing. And what we do here is not selling. We are like information tour guides. We furnish people with enough information so that they can make a decision to get involved or not, at whatever level they want to get involved with. Just like we do every day when we see a great movie and we recommend to a friend to go see it, right? We do that all day long. This is marketing. It's not selling. So imagine yourself plugging into a company which has a system where you're empowered to unleash your potential, start a business, earn more, look and feel younger. Who wouldn't want to do that? And we call this whole thing Generation Young. Now, one of the things for me, I had debt I wanted to pay down. I wanted to increase the amount of money I was putting into my savings. I wanted to buy some properties and do some other investments. And what I found for me is that this has become an incredible vehicle to open up some awesome opportunities for myself and my family. So whatever your reason for wanting to watch this presentation, I invite you to take a very close look at this opportunity. And I'm going to leave you with this. There are 2 questions, or maybe 3 questions. What do you want your life to be like? The second question is, are you living it now? And if not, why not? What I really found is that I was in the mode of most people. Home to work, home to work, home to work. Do you know what that's like, right? I didn't have the time freedom I wanted. I wasn't making the money I wanted to be making. And I decided to add this on a part-time basis. And over time, this has become my full-time thing. I'm basically a stay-at-home parent now, and I love what I do. I have time freedom. Those things that I perceived before to be problems now, they've become exciting. And there's some really incredible opportunities here. This is my final question for you. If not this, then what? If not this, what other plan do you have to get where you want to be in your life? Most people don't have a plan. Most people are headed for the unknown. Definitely, they aren't going to end up where they want to end up. So make a decision. Do something different. Jump on board with us. At least get more information, and worst case scenario, try some of the products out for 30 days. See what happens for you, because I believe if you try the products, you're going to fall in love. And when you fall in love with something, you're going to share it with people. Thanks for taking the time to watch this information. Now, the next step is to go back to the person who invited you to this presentation and ask them any questions you might have. And we really hope that you'll join us. Take care.